of January, the LMPS, Lesotho Mounted Police Service, invited members of the media to witness a donation that was made by the LNIG. And during the gala or during the event, the police commissioner was present. I think even the Minister of Police was present as well. That is one of the few activities where the LMPS come forward with different donations that they've received from different organizations. We know from on top of our heads that the Chinese government donated motorcycles. Then Vodacom, LNIG, Metropolitan, they did their fair share of donating to different things or different needs. And then Nedbank donated some 60,000 from, for whatever need that there was. But from earlier this year, mid-January to say, from mid-January, we've been waiting to see whether members of the media will receive any invite to explain now why is a whole police station having a billboard of a division. Is it Salman Pitso Crown Police Station or is it Pitso Crown Police Station? What is happening? There's a lot of debate that's going on different social media platforms where some people don't see anything wrong with it, others see something wrong with it. So with public opinion, we have decided to come and actually name and shame, if it's naming and shaming. With all these other companies that I have mentioned, all that they've donated is just a logo. That's it. With particular, the reflectors by Vodacom, they have a toll-free number, a police toll-free number, donated also by Vodacom with a logo. But everything else that's there, it's utilized by the police and it's made for the police. Now, with the billboard behind me, it could have been a donation, it could be seen as a donation, but those that have information on what advertising is, if anyone who has never come to Maseru now is told to go to Pitso Ground Police Station and then they start to see a billboard like this, will they know where they are? The billboard simply just says, fighting crime. Say if the very same company was involved in criminal acts, how then will they act? These are some of the issues that are arising from different social media platforms with different views from the public. My team went further to seek clarity on what we are seeing behind me from the LMPS spokesperson, Datem Mopedi. And it was almost a shocker, or even a shocker really, when he said he has no clue, none whatsoever, what was donated for the billboard to be there, whether it was the billboard itself, whether the police station received electricity, the police station received pens or pencils. He did not know what was happening. So again, it remains a riddle to say, how did that billboard get there? I really want to say, in February. Just imagine. My research team went further to find out what the law says about donations and finance and audit of anything that is received as donation for the LMPS. And unfortunately, according to Police Service Act of 1998, it does have a section, I think it's section 37 and 38. They really don't say much about what needs to happen once a donation has been made. It says whatever donation or whatever money will be received by a council will be selected, and it will comprise of the commissioner, a member of finance, the minister. Well, you'll get to look at what the act says, but it really does not say anything about what needs to happen after a donation has been made. Now, let's just speak from common sense perspective. This is a public institution. that fights crime for that matter. And we see a billboard that has 2 different contact details, 2 different addresses. What is that supposed to say to a normal Mosotho? Is this something normal, especially for a law enforcement agency? My team went further to reach out to the DCO to find out if there's been any crime that has been committed or any possible crime that could be committed. And again, because of the non-existence of law, the DCO said, we really cannot say there is crime or there isn't crime because the law is very quiet about it. Now, who should be held liable when things like this happen? This is a public institution that should be financed by my tax and your tax combined together. Why is it now that the government is putting our institutions in dire need of depending on donations until we get such a thing? I am Lerato Mateka, and I'm saying this can be viewed however way, but I can simply say this is tantamount to state capture, or rather police capture. If it was a pure donation like all the donations from the other organizations that I've mentioned, just a logo would have done. We have other institutions, particularly schools, that receive donations from different organizations, and they just get a billboard of what the school name is and just a logo. What is different here with the rest of the other is this one is not a logo, it's an advertisement. If you don't like it, it's fine. If you like it, it's also fine. This is Public Opinion with Lerato Mateka. Until we meet again.